up and put his hands there for a gut wrench. Can't get it. 236 now as Manville up to a 4-0 lead early.
Now, how do you wrestle the rest of the match? If you're Manville, do you take it easy, or do you try to get you try to close this thing out?
Against Kamal Bey, I have no idea. I mean, this is someone, I think that 2-on-1's a good idea. But Kamal is so dangerous from so many different positions. But Manville obviously feels comfortable wrestling Kamal, feels like he can score and be opportunistic. And as talented as Bey is, Manville very well credentialed in his own right. Interestingly, Manville, a cadet world champion in freestyle, so a lot of versatility in his game.
Yeah, international.
He's also won, he's really good at every style. He wins Super 32, is ranked #1 in the country, won Ironman before.
He's good at wrestling.
Yeah, all positions, all styles. And now just a year, look at him using that 2-on-1, trying to throw it by his Mason Manville.
Takes Kamal to the edge. Bey circles himself back into the center.
Manville doing a good job controlling center at this point. And that's going to be an advantage for Manville, that positioning. That's where Bey can struggle against the better positional wrestlers. But if you mix it up with Kamal, that's when you can find yourself in real danger. There's that high dive attempt from Kamal Bey. He can cover so much ground. And Kamal's reverse lift is really dangerous as well. So if he gets a chance on top, he can go 4, sometimes 5. And there he goes, drag, can't get it. Bey staying aggressive. Oh, forehead to forehead. They collide.
Yikes.
Now, 38 to go. More 2-on-1 action for Mason Manville. It's a great tie for him to utilize because he's controlling center, he's controlling the ties, avoiding passivity calls, and it would take a lot of passivity for that to put Bey back in the match. But he's just doing all the right things, wrestling a smart, calculated match.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And he's holding center ground.
Right, which makes it tough to hit him for passivity.
And he's actually marching forward right there.
Right, and Bey's taking his outside opportunities. He's taking his high dive chances, looking drag and duck, but not a lot of openings at this point.
4-0, and all that happened inside the first 10, 15 seconds of the match, Christian, right?
I mean, we didn't even get the intro. You were talking about the match, and it was kind of rude of them because they started scoring immediately.
Guys, I didn't even get to say your names and credentials and stuff. But whatever. I don't cut you guys off. I kid.
All right, back to center they go. Slap hands. Mason Manville, 3 minutes away from making a senior-level world team. 1 year out of high school, and there, Bey looking high dive again, trying to get to a body lock. But that 2-on-1, and he throws it by. Manville in position to score again potentially, but now underhook. And
Bey's going to try to take him all the way over. Bey's going to get caught up a little bit. Manville to the waist, and he's going to score 2, 6-0 now. Mason Manville, as he's on top, working for a gut wrench.
I can't remember exactly what Mason placed last year at the Olympic trials, but he had a really impressive showing. He was trying to make 66 kilograms initially. I think he didn't make the weight or just thought better of it. Went up 74 or 75, which is the weight Olympic for Greco. Had a really nice showing, beat a lot of guys placed. So the future bright here at this weight. I mean, very young at least.
Yeah.
Between Bey and Manville. Bey and Manville, I believe both class of 2016 in high school. Confirmed by Willie Saylor.
Then you know it's not fake news.
Yes, it's real news. 2:26 to go in the second, and it's a 6-0 lead.
Back to action, second period, 2:20 to go.
Arm
Manville
throw.
looking for the arm throw, now he's going to catch the body. Ooh, thought he was going to catch Bey's body.
All right, you got to figure the conference like, all right, Mason, stay safe, up 6-0. First 2 seconds, arm throw. And I've seen Bey take guys' arm spin. I remember, I think it was against Jesse Porter. Arm spin attempt from Porter, and man, he takes it, catches it, and turns it to a 4 of his own. So you kind of roll the dice there, but Manville really feeling comfortable in various positions against Kamal Bey.
Kamal Bey's definitely got that horsepower to chuck guys right over his head and do some really entertaining throws. We didn't get to see the first match, but I wouldn't be surprised if they each threw each other once or twice.
Forehead to forehead now. Nice snap by Mason Manville, going front headlock, looking short offense.
Drag through it, can't get there. Minute 23 to go. Manville up 6-0.
And hands on the knees from Bey. Is he getting a little weary? They really just finished their first match. I mean, it's got to be right at that half hour.
Is it a half an hour? Is it a full half hour?
No, I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying it was probably around a half hour, maybe less.
I think it was less.
Yeah. 2-on-1 for Mason Manville. Minute to go. Bey trying to clear, can't do it. And they're kind of desperation now, looking go behind is Mason Manville. And that elbow hits, head hits. There's another point.
Wow,
hey, no, there's a
Mason Manville, tech fall. And he is on the world team, 2 matches to none over Kamal Bey. And he is fired up 1 year out of high school. And as you said, Christian, the future is bright at this weight class for the United States. Mason Manville will represent the United States. He wins 9-8, 8-0.